Hey guys, and welcome back to As It Is, podcast episode 8. And today, we're finally doing our Pokemon battle. Now, this has been long awaited, and it's in a little bit of a different format than what we planned originally. Because we were going to wager money on it, but because we're not that tech savvy and the editing would have been an absolute nightmare, we're doing it in a podcast format. So you lucky guys get to listen and watch along to us playing Pokemon and listen to our vast array of knowledge.
Yeah, and the fact that we've got no money at all to wager. Alright, man, so I give you a challenge, yeah?
I feel like the first battle has to be genuine, doesn't it?
Has to be, doesn't it? One moment.
That is a question I wanted to ask you.
What's that?
If we exclude Gen 1, what are the best Pokemon starters?
Excluding Gen 1.
Excluding Gen 1, because obviously that takes top trumps, doesn't it?
Yeah. If we're talking about starters, for me, it has to be Totodile.
Oh, Totodile, not Piplup. Torchic.
Yeah.
And Sceptile, he's the last one.
No, you've got Totodile. He's Croconaw and then Feraligatr.
Yeah.
He's
I'm on about all three of them.
No. Totodile, Cyndaquil, and
Cyndaquil
and Chikorita. Because then it turns into Bayleaf, and then the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Nah, it's Gen 2, isn't it? It has to be Gen 2 afterwards.
So for those of you watching, I'm on the left, Danny's on the right.
It's gonna be sick. Well, so what's yours? Obviously, mine was Totodile. What would yours be?
I did love Blaziken.
Oh yeah, you got Torchic, Combusken, and then Blaziken on it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the other starters that year.
And so Torchic, so that was Gen 3, wasn't it? Torchic.
Right, okay.
Yeah, my God, it's totally slipped my mind. I'm totally Gen 1, me.
Yeah,
obviously. Yeah, I know so much about Gen 1, Gen 3 starter Pokemon.
Wait, Dan, what are you drinking?
Oh, yeah, we totally forgot. I'm on the Budweiser tonight, man.
Nice, I'm on the Stella.
We totally forgot about that. We got so excited.
We got different priorities today.
Yeah, of course, it's Trico and Mudkip.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Because Mudkip turns into a Marshtomp and Swampert, doesn't it? That absolute beast of one.
Right. Got you.
What's your first memory of Pokemon? I was just thinking about it the other day. What's your first memory?
Probably the first Pokemon film. And I know we took a poll on Instagram and someone else said a few people have actually said that.
I'm going to say what came up, the Mew vs Mewtwo battle, when Ash died and all tears went in.
Yeah. When Pikachu cried, mate. Oh.
Mate, if you didn't feel at that moment, you don't have a soul. I'm sorry, you don't have a soul.
And then he electrocutes him.
Oh, when he's like, Pikachu! And he's proper deep breathing with it as well. And you're like, oh my God.
Dude, you empathize so much. But did you see the remake of that? Oh God!
I think I did.
The one where Pikachu speaks.
Yeah. Did he say something like "Ash, I love you" or something?
Yeah. I remember watching a clip, and it were loads of people in the cinema watching it at the same time, and they went, "What the fuck?" And then people started throwing popcorn. They were like, "This is shit."
Nah, I don't think it is. I think it brings up
I know, but for me, it ruined it. I was like,
Oh yeah.
he didn't need to speak.
It's because
The fuck?
I always want to be with you.
The fact
Thing
that
is-
he couldn't just a talking mouse could emote so much and you could feel it. He didn't
What
need
about
to speak.
What about Mickey? You know something, like, I don't
fucking
understand. I don't understand why they redid it, if I'm being completely honest. Like, there were literally no reason for them to redo that film. It was perfect first time around.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's just like Disney-fying it, innit? Just money making it again.
Yeah, they don't need to though. All like avenues can go down. Like you saw Detective Pikachu with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, that was quite nice. That was quite refreshing.
It was weird because obviously it was supposed to be like that kind of live action Pokemon, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought with Ryan Reynolds in, if I'm being completely honest, it was going to be a bit more adult themed.
I guess so, yeah.
And I thought, how cool would it be an actual like adult theme kind of
What?
Pokemon?
If Deadpool was in Pokemon.
Just imagine though, they're like having Pokemon battles, and like it were a Charizard versus like a Weedle, and it absolutely just flamethrowing it, and they were just like ash.
Just
right
burns to a
left.
crisp.
And you see it like genuinely like in pain and like its guts exploding.
Against like a Kakuna or a Metapod. It's just trying to harden just so it doesn't melt.
You can see pain in his eyes, all bloodshot and stuff.
Yo! If I could do CGI, that's something I'd do. That'd be quite cool.
I'm thinking, like, I'm just trying to think. We're on about like first memories.
Yeah.
You said like yours were like the first film.
But like, I guess that's one of the bigger ones because I'd watched most of the first series. So then the first film was like all the emotions came together. It's like when another big one I like is the Pokemon third movie.
Oh, with Entei.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
as she's struggling and Charizard is like the Dragon Temple.
Mm.
And he knows that he has to leave to go help Ash, and I don't, and then he comes back and saves him. It's like, oh, after like all the turmoil that him and Charmander had
Yeah.
originally. Oh,
So you saw that like with Charizard, like it's so weird. You speak about these like animations, if like real people. Like you saw with Charmander that like obviously he saved him when his Charmander's original trainer left him there to like kind of die.
yeah.
Then Ash like trained him, and then when he turned to Charmeleon too quick, he turned into a bit of an arrogant teenager, and then it progressed into a further arrogant teenager with Charizard. But at the same time, when Charizard realised that Ash really needed him, he was there.
Yeah. Fucking hell, Pokemon, man.
It brings so much back. Like, I think my first memory of Pokemon was collecting the cards with my dad.
Yeah.
Like, that's one thing that always spanking me at this game, by the way.
Yeah, I don't want to mention it, but that's yeah. I never had. I think I had Pokemon cards, but I never got into them like collecting them wise. Obviously, I
Yeah.
wish I did now, but at the time, I don't know.
Me and my dad did, and even though like they were for me, my dad's a really big kid, so they were kind of for him as well.
Yeah.
Like, he wouldn't really ever let me touch the binder because he'd like set it all out properly. So
Mint condition, like them 10 graded laminated cards.
you say that, but I swear to
You
God,
probably do.
like them cards, like we've sold them all now. We sold them like about 5, 6, 7 years ago, before obviously
Oh,
the Pokemon kind of craze came in.
yeah. I think I remember you telling me you sold them.
And we had first editions. Like, I don't think we had a first edition Charizard or like one of the bigger
Oh
ones.
yeah.
But I definitely know we had a first edition Clefairy. Is it Clefairy? Oh no, not Clefairy. Chansey. You know, the like one that sells for about 16,000. I know 100%. We had one of those, and it's so
Yeah.
annoying. But why has Pokemon, like cards and stuff, all of a sudden come back into, and like the value of them's just ridiculous?
Well, I guess is it James or Logan Paul? He's had a massive influence on them for some reason.
God knows why. What's he got to do with Pokemon other than the fact that he's got a few Why did I just do that?
Yeah, he actually boosted the price of them like by thousands and thousands because he got in like a fake evaluator and he went, "Oh, that card's worth this much." But if you looked on eBay, it weren't anywhere near it. But now
Yeah.
that's become like the benchmark of price for some reason.
That's one thing with like pricing and things. You can ask as much as you want for something. Whether you're gonna get that or not, it's a completely different story altogether.
Yeah, that's the thing with like a limited amount of something. Its only value is what the person sells it for.
Yeah, like I saw one of them first edition Charizards on. What's it? I can't remember what site it was. It wasn't eBay. It was some sort of thing like that. A first edition Charizard, and it still sold for a lot. It was still about 100,000. But now they're saying they're worth about 2 million or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Then it's the quality, isn't it? If it's got the right lettering, if it's in the right place.
Yeah, I definitely think it's something to do with the nostalgia of people like our age, especially like your influencers and things, are coming to a little bit of money. They see them from like when they were a kid and like, oh fuck it, I'll buy that.
That's the thing. Pokemon. I guess it's going on maybe 30 years now.
Wait, 95.
Coming up to 30 years. Yeah.
Well, they just did. I think it was the 25-year anniversary or something a couple of weeks back on it.
Right.
It was in February, sometime. Can't remember exactly what date, but that's when we were originally supposed to put it out, like as first Pokemon episode on like the anniversary. But yeah, it's been out for like 20 years now, and it's like, is it the highest grossing media franchise like ever? I believe. I think it tops like Star Wars by about 30 billion.
Imagine.
And Star Wars has got an extra like 20 years on it. As if you.
I wish that's true.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure Pokemon's worth about 95 billion.
Yeah.
And Star Wars worth about 63 billion. It was something along them lines. I asked a few fans what questions they wanted to hear tonight. Shall I see if I can find them?
Yeah.
So, someone asked us, which Pokemon are you most like and why? It's quite a tough one.
I was trying to think of like a really serious one, but then I was thinking in the past few months it's probably a Snorlax or something.
I'd want to like say something like someone cool, like
a Machamp.
yeah, I want to say something cool like a Machamp. I'm just not a Machamp at all. I'm more like a Jigglypuff.
More puff than Jiggly.
I'm small. I get quite angry really easy. I think I can sing. And if I get angry, I lash out by drawing on people. Or maybe a Tyrogue. You know the miniature version of Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee?
I don't. Huh?
You do. It looks a bit like an embryo.
Embryo.
Yeah, I'd definitely be a Tyrogue or a Jigglypuff. What's Snorlax your like real answer?
No, maybe. I think it might be like the either cool Squirtle or like like a Snivy when he goes to like a new region and it were like he were versing that starter Snivy. That used to piss me off. You've got a level 100 Pikachu and it's losing to like a level 3 starter Pokemon.
Snivy reminds me of a really smug teenage like kid. You know, like with a no, like a little posh kid, like nose up like that, like smelling peasants out. That's what a Sniper reminds me of. But yeah, what Ash's Pikachu? Yeah, you were saying it's like level 100 in it in the anime, or supposed to be like level 100.
Well, yeah, give or take, innit? You'd
Mad.
estimate him to be a maxed out Pokemon.
Well, you'd think so after like 20 years of training and battling.
It just resets him for some reason.
So, we've got another one here. If you could have one Pokemon, which would you choose and why?
Instantly, I just thought about like having the god of all Pokemon. I feel like
Just
if you get an Arceus in there, I don't know what that's worth.
I think I'd want someone like, I'd want one cool next to me, like maybe a Larvitar or something. Because you know it's going to have that final output of a Tyranitar, but at the same time you get that like cool little swag of a Larvitar, just like tidy.
Right.
And then when you're adding enough of that, it's going to turn into Pupitar, which is basically a better like Kakuna. So
Yeah.
yes, I reckon, yeah, I think that'd be like mine, a Larvitar. Let's go through a few of these. Oh, best Pokemon moments, sorry.
Mm.
When Ash first meets Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't get into Pokeball or anything, innit?
Yeah, he used to be a stubborn little shit.
Yeah, but then straight after that, someone said when he saves him from the Spearow, and that's in the same episode, isn't it?
Yeah, the first. Yeah. No, that is a good. It's a great first episode.
It's fantastic. It shows that like bond, and then from there it goes on and on. Yo, this one. When Ash lets Butterfree go.
Oh, that's that's the thing. I swear he's let go a few over the period.
Yeah, he obviously left Bulbasaur at that place, didn't he? At the berry shop thing. But I can't even think, like, because obviously in the later episodes he don't like have Squirtle or any of them, does he really? Charizard, does he just leave him with Professor Oak?
Oh yeah, yeah. When he goes to like, trying to think. There's like episodes where he's talking to Oak through the computer, and you can see all the Pokemon in the background still. Oh, that's cool.
I remember when I first saw one of them, and you know the Pokemon Krabby.
Yeah.
I always thought he was quite big, and then you realise he's like this big. Like a Spearow could just come and like snatch him.
Yeah.
Incredible. Kingsley, you were a beast, you know. Yeah, oh, that one as well. The Meowth quote.
Which one?
Let me find it word for word. I don't want to paraphrase it because it is so good. Meowth quote. First movie. Yeah. We do have a lot in common. The same earth. The same air. The same sky. Maybe if we started looking at what's the same instead of what's different, well, who knows?
Meow 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 meow.
And then there's
from the Pokemon movie, yeah.
Then
Where
there's
they're talking to the clones.
Yeah, but then there's the Mewtwo quote as well, which I remember I really wanted to get it tattooed on me.
Yeah.
I've got it here. Do you want me to tell you?
Okay, yeah, go on.
I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. How deep for a kid's film?
Imagine you're learning better life lessons from children's films.
How deep is that for a Pokemon film? Crazy.
Oh.
We haven't really spoken about Pokemon Go yet.
Wow.
What happened with Pokemon Go? It took the world by storm.
I don't know. It just disappeared one day.
Everybody were playing it.
It was like the first week in lockdown when you said everyone can go out and exercise. Everyone did, and then a week later it just stopped.
It's so funny because imagine if lockdown were in 2016, how many Pokemon players would there have been extra on the streets?
Oh my god!
Like I remember, I was at university in my, I think it was my second or first year when it first came out, and university students were walking around like the town centre. You saw them like in absolute, there's packs of them playing Pokemon Go. I had a friend who were in my accommodation, and we used to go out on night walks and play Pokemon Go. It was mad.
No, you say that, but I remember I was at work one day, and one of my friends went, "Oh yeah, there's loads of I don't know what type of Pokemon it was, but they were like, there's a park down there. It's like a mile walk." We were like, we're gonna go after work, and at the time we were working at Spoons, and we finished about 2 o'clock in the morning, and we're all just like, all right, yeah. So we'd bought loads of beers on shift, and then just drank them and walked down to a park at 3 o'clock.
It's so funny because at that time as well, it was normal. You'd see people walking about early hours at morning, like just seeing everyone do that. Like, I remember we were in Florida, and like we were walking around like Disney, and there were loads of people just in the middle of Disney Square doing this. And like, I wasn't in the crowd at the time, but an old like woman came across and said to me, "Dad." Wasn't my dad or my mum? It might have been my mum actually, I don't think it was my dad. And said, "What are all those doing over there?" And because they were all just doing the same action. Obviously, there must have been a Pokemon or something like there, like a Dragonite or something.
Oh, like one of those special events.
Yeah, and I just turned to her and said, "Oh, they're playing a game." And she was like, "Oh, right." But I'm not joking, there must have been about 50 to 100 people there.
Wow, holy shit.
But have you seen them pranks that people play?
What do you mean?
When there's like loads of people, say like in a park, and someone will just go into the middle and say, "A Dragonite!" and everyone's like following.
Oh, brilliant.
One thing that kind of, and I get why they had to do it, that I didn't like, was the fact that you had to like pay for events and stuff, and that's only the fact that because I'm a tight ass.
Yeah.
But like the events were like £10 and stuff, and
shit.
Yeah, there were a lot of money. I think I paid for one, but it was like a 5-day event, and
wow.
It was good fun to be fair. But when you haven't got a lot of money, you don't really want to be doing that, do you? And especially when it's kids as well.
I'm gonna say if that target audience is children, then it is a bit dodge. I mean, you see that with a lot of like freemium apps these days, like all these kids games. You pay for things on the app, but it's a free game, and that seems to sell. That's
how they make the money, though, isn't it? Give you that little taste. It's like a free trial.
But if you want to enjoy the full game, you've got to buy stuff.
Yeah, come to gym for 2 weeks. Got a free 2-week pass. If you want to keep coming, you have to pay. It's exactly the same. A lot of businesses, that's exactly what they do, isn't it? What was the first game you remember? What was the first Pokemon game you remember playing?
Right, yeah, I think my first game was Pokemon Red, but the one I remember playing the most was Pokemon Crystal.
Oh, that's with
that had Suicune on the front. Yeah. I played that a lot, and that was on like an original like Game Boy Color. Oh, dude.
Man, what color Game Boy Color did you have?
I think I had like just like a green one, but my sister had like a purple see-through one.
That's one that I had.
And I stole it off her one time to go and play, and then like I was cycling to my friends, and I think it fell and I broke it, and she was fuming.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have been absolutely pissed if you did that.
Yeah.
Do you still have like your Game Boys and stuff?
Oof, I don't know.
Yo, I've still got them. I've got original Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP, Nintendo DS, DS Lite.
Snap.
Man, I don't even know how I would say sell for nowadays. Like they're all in the attic, just like gathering dust.
Yeah.
I've just stopped playing them in years.
I played Emerald a hell of a lot.
That's with Rayquaza, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rayquaza. Yeah, that one,
Is
that
it
one was cool.
is it Rayquaza or Rayquaza? Because I always used to say Rayquaza.
I say Quaza.
It used to be Quaza, because I've been watching a lot of American kind of like Pokemon stuff. They say Rayquaza.
Rayquaza.
That's one thing that irritates me when Logan Paul's doing like Pokemon like packs and stuff.
Yeah.
It mispronounces the names completely wrong. He's got no Pokemon knowledge. He just knows about the cards and irritates the shit out of me. Oof, so irritating.
Another one of my favorites was Pokemon Diamond.
Is that with Palkia?
Yeah, Palkia and Dialga or Dialga.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I remember I put in so many hours on that.
Didn't you have it on your mobile phone? I swear you had it on your phone. Oh, that Pearl.
Probably. Yeah, probably did at some point. Yeah. Always fucking about. Always putting Game Boy games on my phone and whatnot.
Them like simulator things, emulators, whatever they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The game that I kind of remember the most, and just because of the amount of absolute man hours I put into it, were Pokemon Ruby.
Yeah.
Like the first game I had Pokemon Yellow.
Oh, right, okay.
My dad seems to think it was Pokemon Green, but I think it was Pokemon Yellow. You know the one with Pikachu, like the original?
Yeah.
I don't really remember playing that much, obviously because I was really young. But Pokemon Ruby, like, I remember I had a book, and it showed me where every single Pokemon was in each town, in each route, on each, like, grass part. It had, like, pictures and everything. And it took me weeks and weeks to complete that Pokédex, because it was obviously before you could, like, properly, like, trade online and stuff, so you had to do it all yourself. Man, I spent so many days and weeks and months playing Pokemon.
Nice.
Could have actually achieved something.
You did. You became the very best, like no one ever was.
And caught them all. Do you think the original games, like the earlier games, were a lot better than like the modern games? What do you think?
I guess they've become a lot more complex. Well, I say a lot more, but you've got like extra boosts and.
Well, it's like first-person view now, isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't played any more recent. I think I played X and Y.
Yeah,
that might have been the last, or maybe Black and White, either 1 or 2.
I've got Pokemon Shield, and literally, it like Call of Duty, like that gameplay, whatever you want to call it. It's literally that. You can see Pokemon like pop up out of grass and stuff, and you just run into them to like obviously like the old style game, and then you can catch them. But what I've heard they're doing in the next like set of games is you can literally see the Pokemon and you stood there. You don't even need to run into it to battle. You can throw a Pokeball at it like during the gameplay, so it doesn't switch from one screen to the other. It looks so complex how they're doing it. I'm so pumped about it because I'm definitely buying it. I'd like to see one of the older games brought like relaunched, like a Ruby or a Red or an Emerald or something in today's like kind of graphics. Can that be kind of cool?
Didn't they do that recently?
Oh, they did that with Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, didn't they?
I'm trying to think.
Was
it Fire Red?
Or Fire Red Leaf Green from Red and Green. That was years and years ago.
No, I'm not. No, because they updated Groudon and Kyogre, and I don't remember what game it was on.
A Mega Ruby and something Sapphire. I can't remember what it was called exactly. But yeah, I've not played that one.
Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire on the Nintendo 3DS that came out on.
Oh, it must have been a while then, because it's all Switch now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But wouldn't you like to see?
But still, like.
I'd love to see Emerald, because remember, like with Rayquaza, you go to Sky Tower and you're on your Acro or Mac bike, when you have to get across all and things like it falling, and you're like absolutely slamming your analog button to try and get across. I think that'd be cool on Switch, like in first player view rather than overlook.
I guess if they did update that one, and then you've got like Deoxys and all that, but make it new and fresh, that'd be pretty fucking cool.
I remember that Ruby where Deoxys and Jirachi were first introduced, and you had to go to the moon to get Jirachi.
Right.
So you had to like complete the Pokedex or something to get. Then you had to go back to a town where Space Center was, and then they'd send you to the moon, and I think that's where you caught Jirachi. I love Jirachi. It was such a cool little Pokemon.
Jirachi and what's the green one called? That looks like a little bit of an alien.
Celebi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
that was cool.
Well, they're not legendaries, are they? They're mythical Pokemon.
Oh well.
It's stupid. Like that was never a thing. There was always legendaries, and then like in the later series, they said, "Oh no, they're mythical Pokemon."
I guess that's because they made so many of them now that they can't really be 1,000 legendaries, can they?
Well, you got to think like in Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald alone, you had Regis, then you had Latias and Latios, Groundon and Kyogre, and Rayquaza.
Oh yeah, shit.
That's a lot, really. That's 8 in one game, and then Jirachi and Deoxys as well on top of that. That's 10 in one game. That is a lot. And then obviously, like in new ones, you've got all like Lake Guardians and stuff, and then you've got the mega Regigigas or something it's called.
Regigigas, yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't even know what he is. If I'm being complete, is it all 3 Regis together or?
I thought it was.
Oh, Dugtrio fainted. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, you were long dead, mate.
Man, I got so engrossed in that thing. Fire Blast. What would your dream team be? Actually, let's go through the first 3 generations. Like, do a Gen 1 dream team, Gen 2 dream team, Gen 3 dream team. Because I think them 3 are the best ones. Because then obviously you get like Gen 4, they bring out a chuffing garbage bag that's called Trubbish. Trubbish. Yeah. How can you go from Rayquaza to Trubbish?
Started running out of ideas. Well, I'll just make something shit. Oh, like a shit Pokemon? All right.
Here we have Cannon. Go, Cannon, go.
Oh, yeah. Here's a shield. It's a shield.
On a dog. Here's a sword on a dog. What's its power? It's holding a sword in its mouth.
Here's a guy with a gun. What's his power? He shoots up skulls. I'm looking at a Gen 1 Pokédex right now.
Yeah, I used to be able to do the Gen 1 Pokédex off by heart. I used to honestly, like when I was younger, I used to absolutely bang it.
What was that in the song? Like Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander.
No, because that never ever did it in order. It used to.
Random.
See how far I can get. Get the list up, and I'll see how far I can get.
Okay, yeah, I'm good to go.
Right, so it's Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, Squirtle, Wartortle, Blastoise, Caterpie, Meowth, Persian, Psyduck, Golduck, Mankey? Is it Mankey?
Dan, are you looking at a list?
No, I promise you I'm not.
Okay, then so far it's right.
Like Primate. Growlithe? Arcanine. Abra. Kadabra. Alakazam. Poliwag?
So
Poliwhirl?
it was the Pulleys before the Abras. But I mean, it was a you were doing very, very well, mate.
Man, I'm so pissed off about that. I used to know that off by heart when I was younger. That was literally my party trick.
I
Oh
could tell.
man, I am. Oh,
You were going ham, mate. Wow.
I didn't do too bad. Where did I get to? Did I get to Arcanine?
You got to number. You made a mistake. It's number 60.
Oh, that's not too bad then. 151. I did a third of them after. That were about 3 years not being able to do
And
it.
like, yeah, you named the 3 after the next 3, so it's like you just got them a bit
It were
confused.
close. It were close.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Jeez, mate.
man, I used to be a geek.
What do you mean used to be?
Literally. I'm so wound up about that, you know.
Yeah.
My mind's gone completely blank now. I wouldn't even be able to tell you next ones now. I'd have to start all over again.
Oh, well, go on then.
Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, what were we saying anyway? Gen 1 6.
Yeah, we were like, Jen, what would your team be?
Oh, should we do it in types then? One by one.
Well, normally because I just pick like a fire, a grass, a
Yeah.
water.
A normal
Then-
dragon, yeah.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Right, let's go to water first then. Who's your water pick?
Ooh, as all-time favourites, it's either Gyarados or Lapras. But if I'm being proper sweaty, maybe a Tentacruel. Because he's got a bit of
Ooh.
poison in there as well.
I think I'm going Vaporeon.
Ooh.
I've always been an Eevee fan. I like that. I love the Eevee, like, evolutions, or the Eeveelutions as they call them.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. It's a Vaporeon or a Gyarados. Gyarados for pure power, but if I want like
Yeah.
a cool team, I'm going Vaporeon.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fire.
Fire. Yeah, you go.
Well, there's only one really you can have, isn't there? It has to be Charizard.
Yeah, or Moltres.
Or an Arcanine, potentially.
Yeah.
But I still feel like Charizard, just because of the iconicness of it.
Go with a Charizard, I think.
Has to be, done it. Alright, Electric.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, it's got to be Zapdos, mate.
What other Electric, really, is there other than Raichu and Pikachu?
I was going to say you either go with Pikachu for the nostalgia or you actually win.
What about Electabuzz?
Yeah, was he Gen?
He's Gen 1, because you had Elekid in Gen 2, it was Electabuzz in Gen 1.
I see, I got you, yeah.
Oh, Magneton's crap. It has to be Zapdos, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Has to be. Fighting slash ground. Fighting slash ground.
Oh, a Poliwrath is a good shout there. If you mix in a bit of water as well, you get a water and a fighting.
Yeah.
So for a balance of a team, it's quite good. Yeah, he'd probably be my fighting Pokemon, to be fair. He's got a little
Poliwrath.
bit of extra, yeah.
Yeah, good choice. I think I'd go for Machamp just because he's always been a cool Pokemon. He was a mover Pokemon, wasn't he, in like the originals? Right, so that's 3. No, it was Machoke, sorry.
Yeah.
So that was third pick. Should we go for a Psychic slash Ghost?
What have you got? What have you got for Psychic Ghost?
Wait, it's only a mix. It's a toss.
Are you going to say Mew?
No. Nah, it's a toss-up between Gengar and Alakazam.
Yeah, no, that was literally what I was going to say.
It has to be Gengar.
Yeah,
He's the more iconic Pokemon.
Yeah, but he was OP in the games as well.
Do you remember in the original series when Ash had to go to the Pokemon Tower to catch a Haunter to be is it Sabrina who were like the 5th gym, and she had were in Alakazam or Kadabra, and he had to catch a Haunter to beat Kadabra. So I feel like he'd have to choose a Ghost over Psychic just because it beats it.
Yeah.
A Gengar for me. It has to be a Gengar.
Yeah, in Gen 1, Gengar was like the GOAT.
Oh yeah. Next. Ooh, should we go grass/bug?
I mean, Bug was just a bit shit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Especially first gen. Metapod.
I'm going Scyther.
Yeah.
It turns into Scizor. I mean, you have to have a Scyther.
Yeah. Or I do like Vileplume.
Ooh, Executor. He's psychic as well.
Yeah.
I think I'd go Executor if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, for me, I think it's Vileplume. Just
Yeah.
because the options, like all the spores. He was always like my sleeper or my leecher or the paralyze, everything. Stun
Yeah.
spores, every sort of spore. Yeah.
Alright, now we're going to go everything else. Now, I already know what you're going to pick. You're straight up picking Ditto.
Oh no. What did you say? Like just general Pokemon?
Has to be Dragonite, doesn't it? It's so powerful. I could just get a Ditto and copy someone's Dragonite.
Well, that's
No.
the thing. There weren't that many dragons in Gen 1, so like he was actually just super tanky.
Said the only dragons were literally Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite.
Yeah.
Said Charizard's not a dragon.
No,
So-
yeah, that always just pissed me off.
So we've smashed his Gen 1 list out. So just to recap, Charizard was this is mine. Charizard, Gengar, Machamp, Dragonite, Vaporeon, and Executor.
Nice. Okay, Gen 2.
Might not remember us.
I don't know. I'd already closed it off and I'm like, yeah, okay, moving on.
Alright guys, that's the end of this episode, but don't worry, we're going to release a second part with answers to questions you really want to know. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram and TikTok, so be sure to like, subscribe, follow and all that good stuff. Keep an eye out for new content and projects coming soon. See ya!
What's happened?
I don't think I'm recording.
At all.
It's just the worst thing is that I've been staring at the screen that I used to record.
The whole time, you noticed.